Hey everybody, you're watching Caterwall Hunter. I've got $1,000 of Canadian $2 coins here, Toonies. These are customer wrapped, and there are some brand new colorized commemoratives we hope we might find in here. All sorts of goodies, and we're hoping not to find any fake Toonies. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, this is James and you're watching my channel Counterfeit Hunter. It's been a long time since we've done Toonies on the channel. There are a couple of 2024 colorized commemoratives that I haven't found yet, and we're hoping they're going to be in here. We're also hoping, of course, that we don't get any of those camel toe Toonies, but I recently did an episode highlighting the Z-dollared Toonie. If I was going to get a fake Toonie, I wouldn't mind getting that one, and I've heard there might be some new ones out there. You never know. So my interest is piqued. I might accept one if I find something really interesting, but I don't need any more camel toes, that's for sure. In any case, we're going to get into these customer wrapped rolls. We're going to see what is in here, if we can find some goodies, maybe some treasure. First roll, and we've already found a dandy. This is a limited edition 2020 Bill Reid. Bill Reid was an Indigenous Canadian artist. And this is a beautiful coin, one of my favorites. It also comes in a colorized version, limited at just 1 million, this one here. That is a great one to find. Well, just towards the end of that roll, there's a 2024 King Charles. I don't know if I have the 2024 in the Toonies, but is it going to be one of those colorized commemoratives? And it is. That's the 100 years of the Royal Canadian Air Force. I'm going to pull this up on the scope. We'll get a closer look here. There it is up close. There is the Royal Canadian Air Force logo. This is a C-130 Hercules, and this is commemorating 100 years of the Royal Canadian Air Force. And that is a coin I didn't have until just now, and it is a beauty. Look at that. Awesome. First color for the hunt. Just at the end of roll number 2, there is a 2017 Dance of the Spirits. This one's pretty circulated, but what we want to find is that colorized version with the glow-in-the-dark northern lights. Really, really cool. This was just going back. Roll number 3, there is another gorgeous-looking 2024. Can we get another one of these limited edition commemoratives? No, it is actually the 2024 Polar Bear. That's great. We want to find the non-colored, limited to 1 million minted, that RCAF one for sure if we can. So we're not going to be able to avoid getting a counterfeit because the first one out of roll number 4 here is just that, and it's a camel toe. I mentioned it earlier. I didn't want any. It's that double date 2002, and you can see here that camel toe, that basically that split in the front paw. These are really convincing fakes. They really are, and they are just circulating freely. I was really hoping I wouldn't find any, but there's our first one. End of that roll, there is our fake number 2. This one here, you can just tell they've got a different sheen to them. And this one is dated 2007. This one's a little harder to find, I think. The 2010 is maybe the hardest one of these camel toes, but the 2007 I find not very frequently. So this is roll number 5, and we've got an obverse that's a little bit different. This tells me we've got a commemorative here. Canada $2 here on the obverse. And it's more color. This is the 2019 Victory. This is a limited edition of 2. This is just limited to 2 million. And that is a beautiful coin. Look at the blue and the red on that. Just gorgeous. Just a couple coins back, there is another commemorative we can see here. Same Canada $2 on the obverse. This one. It's more color. This is the 2021 Insulin. So that is our third color of the hunt, and we're pretty early in, just into roll 5 of our 20 roll hunt. And just 2 coins behind that, when you might have seen this, it's another one of those 2020 Bill Reids. So that's our second non-colorized Bill Reid. And then right behind that, we've got a pretty worn one. It's a 1996, but this one has a lot of varieties, and I scope every single one of them. I'm going to throw this one into the scope. We'll take a look together at what you want to look for. So there's our polar bear, and there are 3 things in particular you want to look for. One of them is a dye chip at the mouth of the polar bear here, and that is what's known as the polar bear smoking a cigar. And I've found a couple of those in my hunts. The other one that I haven't found is the horn, and there's a dye chip at the polar bear's head that makes it look like he's got a horn, but I know people who have found it, so they're still out there. And another one is a variety where there's no ice between the legs of the polar bear. You can see there's a little bit of ice here, or ice flow, or whatever that is. And so we would see no design here. Those are the three major varieties of the 1996. The 1996 is the first year for the toonie, and it's the most plentiful because they were replacing all of the $2 bills that were in circulation. So they needed to mint many, many, many. There were, I believe, well over 100 million minted just in 1996 alone. And I just checked the mintages. There's actually over 315 million minted in 1996. Same roll, and as I was taking a coin off, this first one here slid down, and you can see a little sliver of color, and it's going to be that colorized 2020 bill read. So we're still finding them here 5 years later, which is really, really cool. So we found one of the colored and two of the non-colored. We've got 4 color altogether. We're doing really well, and we're early on in the hunt. Same roll, we've got a really nice one. This is an earlier one. We're going to flip it over and see what the date is. This is a 2002, and there is a variety we want to check on this one. I'll throw this one under the scope as well. The variety we're looking for here is in the obverse, and there is a die chip in the H. It's the dot in H. That's how creative we are here in Canada. The dot in H. You would see that right in the middle of that H there. And I found a couple of them coin roll hunting, so you could too. That's why you'll want to scope every single one of your 2002s just to see if you can find that. If we had found it on this coin, that would have been great because this is in great condition. Roll 6, here is another beautiful 2024. The other one we're looking for is, of course, the Nunangat. That is the Inuit commemorative. That's not it. It's just another beautiful polar bear. So there are a couple of commemoratives we want to find. We've found one colorized version of the RCAF, but there are a few more from 2024 I haven't found yet. And we're already in 2025. That just tells you how hesitant I've been to hunt toonies because of the proliferation of fakes. It's kind of spooked everybody, but I'm doing it again. Roll number 8, there is another beauty. It is a 2011 Boreal Forest commemorative. This one is in excellent condition. Check that out. Beautiful. That is a keeper, and that might upgrade my own collection. A little further back, fake number 3. This one here, 2005. Well, I gotta say I'm pretty excited. I got a 1996 under the scope here. It's in pretty rough shape. It's got the ring of death. It's pretty circulated, but we've got a pretty cool variety. We got that 1996 Cigar. It's just a little die chip there, right there at the polar bear's mouth, but that is it. It is the Cigar, the polar bear smoking the cigar. So we got an awesome recognized variety. It's in the Charlton catalog. These trade for a premium. This is in pretty terrible condition, but it's a really cool variety for your collection. This is not the first time I found it. I think I found 2 previously. So if you're looking to fill out your collection with some cool varieties, die varieties like this one, you can find them. Coin roll hunting Canadian toonies. So we're still in roll number 9, and I found another one of those RCAF toonies. It's just in gorgeous condition. This is a beautiful, beautiful coin. So I'll keep the best one for my collection. I'm going to hang on to both of them, of course, because these are fantastic coins, and this would be a great option for a trade if I'm trading with anybody for sure. Roll number 10, we're going to have another commemorative here. What's it going to be? It's another 2021 colorized insulin, so that's our second colorized insulin from 2021. Roll number 12, another beauty here. I almost thought, just because of the finish, that it was another camel toe. It is not. It's a beautiful coin. This one here in 2006, look at that, just gorgeous. Check it out, roll number 13 is going to give us our third 2021 insulin colorized version. That's going to be our 7th colorized coin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now 7. That's awesome. We're already into roll number 15, so we're 3/4 of the way through just about, and we're going to get another commemorative. This one's going to be a 2023. We can see the 2023 at the top of the obverse, and then that double date, 1952 to 2022, signifying her years on the throne. And we've got a commemorative. It's a low mint, 1 million minted National Aboriginal Peoples Day from 2023. That is wicked. And the very next coin right behind is another bright and shiny 2024. We're still looking for some more commemoratives here. It's another polar bear. I got a little bit of a stack here. I'm going to go through and take the best one for my collection. Maybe hold on to a couple more of them. And but we still want to find some more commemoratives here. Roll number 16, here is our fourth fake toonie. This one here says 1996, but this is not a real coin. Very next roll, and they're starting to pile up. That's a 2006, and it is not real. It has the telltale look and signs of a camel toe toonie, and it is. I will put a link in the description below to the Camel Toe Toonies website that Brent Mackey has put together with all of the varieties that you can find and lots of additional information on not just the Camel Toes, other fake toonies as well. Well, this is going to be a better coin for sure. This is another commemorative. We'll flip it over. And it's one I haven't seen in a while. It's a pretty nice looking D-Day from 2019, the non-color version. There's also a colorized version where these helmets are done in a nice green. End of that roll, and there's a gorgeous looking 1996. When I first saw it, I thought it might be another fake one because it would look so good. And it is not. It's the real deal. It is a very nice one to hold on to. 1996, first year, in really nice condition. Roll number 19, and we're going to have something that is very unusual for me in Toonies. It looks like we are going to have a foreign coin. Look, we've got an edge here. It is a silver edge, also has serrations on it, but it is a lot smaller than the toonie. So we'll see if we can find it in here. It is going to be... There we go. Now, it of course looks a lot like a toonie, but this is 10 pesos from the Dominican Republic. That is also a bimetallic coin. You can see why somebody might get this confused in toonies. It's probably not worth $2, and we might be a little bit short. We'll throw this under the scope and get a sense. I can't even see the date on it. Okay, there it is, 2015. And Dominican Republic. We'll flip it over to see the other side here. We'll get a little glimpse of that. 10 pesos. Pretty cool. 2015 in a roll of toonies here in Canada. Awesome. Very last coin of roll number 19 is going to bring us up to 6 fakes. This is another camel toe here. This is a 2005. We're getting quite a spread of dates here. Very last roll here, and we're going to have a nice one. We've got a black ringed toonie right at the very end of that roll, and it looks great if I don't drop it. Check out that black ring and the polar bear. 2022 Queen Elizabeth II. Beautiful coin. That was actually in particularly good shape, and it's so striking, that black ring. So we've completed another $1,000 toonie hunt, and we found all sorts of great stuff. An odd thing I don't find very often is a foreign coin. We got that 2015 from the Dominican Republic. Very similar look to the toonie, and you can really see how somebody would just sweep that up and put them in with their toonies. We got a whole stack of beautiful 2024s, bright and shiny. I'm going to pick the best one for my collection. I might have a 2024 already. I'm not 100% positive. If I do, great, but I've got a few to keep if I want. We got 8 colorized coins, which is actually great, and a bunch of low mintage commemoratives. So we got a 2019 D-Day. We got that colorized 2020 Victory. We got a bunch of these bill reads, the colorized and non-colorized. The non-colorized, that's just limited to 1 million minted. We got 3, count them, 3 of those insulin from 2021, and we got 2 of the brand new colorized RCAF 2024. I didn't have those yet. We also got the 2023 National Aboriginal Peoples Day, so that's a great one, also limited to just 1 million minted. And we got that gorgeous black ringed toonie, a solemn tribute to Queen Elizabeth II. Just great. We got a bunch of other ones here that were just particularly good, including in that first year, 1996, but we got that 2002, we got that 2006, a 2007, just really nice. I'll check against my collection. That Boreal Forest, and a 2017, the Dance of the Spirits. And of course, you got to take the bad with the good, and the bad was that we got 6 fake toonies I got to hold on to. I can't very well just put these back into the bank knowing that they are fake. That would not be a good thing to do, so I'll hold on to them for now. But we got one more find, and I think it was the coolest one of the bunch, and it's the one I've got under the scope right here, and it is the polar bear smoking a cigar. and it's just a really cool variety. And for me, it's an iconic variety. It was one of the varieties from the very first year of the Toonies. I was aware of this for many, many years, had never found one. Didn't know I would ever get one until I started coin roll hunting. And of course, when you introduce volume into your search for coins, you're more likely to get cool stuff. And that's what we're doing with coin roll hunting. We're finding lots of things because we're hunting lots of coins, and that's what we do. I've always got my Charlton guide handy here to help me find errors, varieties, and know what I'm looking for. You should pick one up too. The Lighthouse Canada and Charlton Press are sponsors of my channel. You can use my exclusive discount code CRH20 for 20% off of your purchase. I really appreciate you watching this video. I hope you found it helpful, informative, insightful, and enjoyable, and maybe even a little bit entertaining. And if you did, please give the video a like. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, Counterfeit Hunter, click that button and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And you'll find out when I've got new videos coming out. I have new videos coming out all the time. Oftentimes it's coin roll hunting. Sometimes it's coin collections, purchases, cool stuff from the mint. You name it. If it's about coins, I'm pretty much interested. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again next time. The sponsors of today's video are Lighthouse Canada and the Charlton Press. Lighthouse Canada is the leading supplier of high-quality numismatic supplies in Canada, and the Charlton Press is the leading publisher of coin and paper money catalogs and price guides for Canadian collectors. Go check out their online stores today and use the exclusive discount code CRH20 for 20% off all your purchases.